like I can't pick a favorite, cause they make each other better. And they on that cha-cha-cha, they get.
What's up, YouTube, Facebook?
Go best friend, shake
This
that
is Jay.
shit. Go best friend, take that.
Trucker
Look how we all
717.
get along.
Yeah.
This ain't just a song.
We started in 717, y'all.
Screaming, that's my bitch.
Yeah.
You better. I got to
Turn it up, truckers across the nation. Yeah. I see you. Left lane trucking. Peterbilt's, I see you. Freightlinders, I see you. All right. What's up, YouTube, Facebook? This is Jay, Trucker 717, and guess what? We're having a party in 717. All right, we got a lot to talk about today. I am in Pennsylvania today. Yeah, we're in Pennsylvania. A little chilly. Sun came out, warmed up a little bit, but I'm actually dropping off a load at the Tyson plant. Cock-a-doodle-doo! Yeah. I'm still with the Tyson. Yes, sir. Still with Tyson. Quite a few people have been asking me how has it been going. My first 3 loads were dropping hooks. Yeah, I'm pretty much liking that. Then I had to go to the Walmart distribution center. Yeah, you guys know about that. You sit there at the Walmart distribution center. Let me hold on just a second. But yeah, and a lot of people want me to talk a little bit about the Tyson account. Again, I haven't been on it enough to make a real good opinion about it so far. Like I said, I like to drop the hooks so far. But once I've been on it a couple of weeks, we'll do like a little update or something and talk about the finances part of it and how everything is working on this Tyson account. I've been preaching a lot about it to new guys coming in, and I think it's one of KLM's best accounts, but we'll talk about it a little bit. All right, what is going on? Let's talk about it. What is going on in the news? We got a lot of stuff that's going on. Electronic logging. Basically, a federal rule to require truck owners to use electronic logging devices to keep records of duty status has cleared the White House Office of Management and Budget, clearing the way for the rule to be published in the Federal Registry. And once it's published in the Federal Registry, they're giving 2 years, giving the time for carriers to get the Qualcomms and get on board with the regulations. But in 2 years, once it's published, which is going to be pretty soon, so you're talking about maybe 2017 seeing a mandatory electronic logging for everybody. The paper logs are going away, people. I know. I know you guys are enjoying it a lot, but it's going away. So it's better to come on board sooner than later. But yeah, it's definitely coming. There's no way around it. What else is going on? A lot of times you, being a company driver, lease purchase, whatever, you get contacted by safety. You're violating our log audit or whatever they call it. They got 3 truck fleets issued shutdowns. And basically what happened, these guys drove up to a DOT station. They had major violations, 13 hours of service violations. False logging, quite a few different things, faulty equipment not working, and they shut that whole fleet down. And see, that's what a lot of carriers worry about with a lot of these logging and DOT. There's some things that you can do working for a carrier that can shut the whole carrier down. That's money. So you're going to have the safety department, you're going to have log audit contacting you when you're not following the procedures. So make sure you're on top of that. Make sure you understand that it's the big picture, in the trucking industry. We got to follow these regulations. Once they come out, we got to follow them. I think trucking is being over-regulated, but that's just my opinion. All right, what else is going on? What else is going on? The top 10 congested freight intersections. Okay, and we all know that Atlanta tops number one off of 285 and I-85 north. In Atlanta, that's a pretty congested area. Anytime you're going around Atlanta, it's a pretty congested area for truck drivers. Also, number two comes in Chicago. Chicago, I-290, I-90-94, another congested area. You get down there in the traffic time in Chicago, and I've been there, it gets pretty congested. All right. Number three is Fort Lee, New Jersey. Okay, now they're talking about I-95. This is State Road 4. All up and down I-95 going up to D.C., Maryland, from Virginia. That whole congested area, especially like Fredericksburg, that area is always congested. So that whole area. Again, Houston tops 5, 6, 8, and 10. So Houston is on there quite a bit. You got I-610 off Houston. That's number 5. I-10 and I-45 is number 6. And number 8 is I-45 and US 59, and then number 10 is I-10 and US 59. So they got quite a bit of congestion. You can just say, oh, Houston area is probably congested. Now, I've never traveled down that way, but it's supposed to be pretty congested. Cincinnati, Ohio, again, I-71 and I-75. We all know that's a pretty congested area over there. And Los Angeles. I would say the whole city of Los Angeles, but they're saying State Road 60 and State Road 57 is very tops the number 9 in the top 10 for congested freight intersections. All right. What else is going on? What else is going on? Demand attention, pay, strong voices, compensation. All right. I guess Obama has a sign. It says, following the Obama administration nod to the notion of mandatory detention pay is in draft in the highway bill. Debate has intensified over whether the federal government. So basically, what they're saying is that in this new highway bill, they're talking about putting in detention pay, and they really do need to do it. They're talking about, it talks about the maximum potential earned income in a truck going down the interstate at the maximum legal speed of 60, 65, 70, and 75 miles an hour. Take the typical income for a company driver, which is 30 cents to 50 cents per mile. We'd be going down at 50 cents per mile. But it says, or revenue for an owner-operator, and then take the detention times 1, 2, 3, 4 hours, whatever it may be, and multiply it by that. That is the lost potential revenue to the driver and owner-operator. So basically, they're saying is that when you stop for that 2 hours, and if you're getting paid 50 cents a mile, that's that's 70 miles per hour. That's 140 miles times 50 cents is $70 that you're losing sitting there at the shipper. It's a loss of income. Again, if you're getting $2 a mile as an owner operator, 70 miles per hour and $2 a mile, that's $140 that you just lost sitting at the shipper. So there's quite a bit of money. Now, detention pay mostly is like $8 to $10. Some places are $20 per hour for detention pay. 70 miles for 1 hour at $2 a mile is $140. That's not $20, y'all. That don't add up. So basically, they're just. I mean, it's really getting to a point where, it's getting ridiculous. Some of the long times we wait as shippers, and it's just getting ridiculous. And a lot of drivers are complaining about it. This driver says he pulled in, was unloaded in 15 minutes. Uh, uh, he used a 53 footer and a helper using electronic pallet jacks. In 15 minutes, he was back on the road. So he basically unloaded himself in 15 minutes. He's back on the road. You know, and you know, and a lot of times we're not allowed to do it ourselves. But you know, there are times when we can do it ourselves. Hey, you know, that's something that you might want to look at as a driver, because I'm telling you, man, waiting 6 to 7 hours versus 15 minutes or an hour, I would take the hour. You know, I don't mind unloading it. If I can get out there in the hour, you tell me, hey, I unloaded, I can get out there. Psh, hey, put these pythons to work. All right, but yeah, that's what they're talking about. They're also talking about basically they want to come up with a rate around $64 an hour for detention pay and make it mandatory. That would be so good, you know. Make it mandatory. There's a lot of other things they need to make mandatory in the trucking industry, I would say. But that's one of the things they're talking about. All right. This Tracy Morgan thing has come up again, basically, and I'm going to show it to you here. Let's take a look at it. All right. You see the Walmart truck there, and so basically what that is the truck that hit Tracy Morgan's limousine and caused that terrible accident. Okay, and on June 14 it was that happened. So what they're talking about is that the actual insurance company, Walmart's suing the insurance company because the insurance company is saying, hey, we're not paying the settlement. I mean, what kind of crap is that? I mean, all that money the insurance company's been getting off of us truck drivers, and now they're saying we're not paying the settlement. It tell Walmart you didn't work hard enough to reduce that settlement. Dude, you killed somebody. This dude killed somebody because he decided he didn't want to get the proper rest that he needed. That's ridiculous. I mean, what do you expect? Let's look at the accident, you know. Here's a little video of the accident. Okay, they're kind of moving the bridge here. And we look at this accident. You see the Walmart truck just hit it. I mean, it's pretty obvious what happened in this situation. And here's a tractor driver's view. What he saw. And there's a limo from Tracy Morgan that just got hit. They're just showing another view of that. But what they're saying is the driver actually hit his brakes and moved over to the left, but he still obviously hit the limo and caused a terrible accident. Okay, that's the video. What I also wanted to talk about was the 14-hour clock needs a pause button. Again, this is getting heat. A lot of people are talking about it, and they're using that Tracy Morgan accident as a thing. They're saying, hey, look, you guys want us to get the proper sleep, but yet this 14-hour clock that you're using is causing us not to get the required sleep we need, because if we stop for 2 hours on the road to get some sleep if we feel tired, then our 14-hour clock cuts our driving time down, and we start losing money. So basically people want a pause button, especially like if you're sitting at a shipper. That's the big one. And you know, you're sitting at a shipper and all of a sudden your 14-hour clock starts to kick in and you lost the whole day. So that's the video, and also an issue about the 14-hour clock. Camera here. But it showed a little video of the accident, and I'm telling you, I don't know how they're talking about they don't want to pay that settlement. That's totally ridiculous in my eyes. And that insurance company needs to be ashamed of itself, basically. What else is going on? Talked about detention pay, top 10. Okay, yeah, and if you look at that accident, I mean, it was obvious the guy ran into the truck, didn't get the proper sleep, so that insurance company, and I think it's in Ohio, who decided that, hey, we're not paying it. It's just kind of totally ridiculous. Totally ridiculous. Want to say happy Thanksgiving to all the truck drivers. Yes, I'm going to be driving for Thanksgiving, and it was my choice. I wanted a little extra money, trying to prepare for Christmas. But if you guys are home for Thanksgiving, enjoy the holidays with your families. If not, take time to stop at one of these Country Prides or one of these Perkins restaurants or Denny's or something. Sit down and have you a nice meal. I'm sure whatever freight you're on can wait. But sit down and have a nice meal, talk to your family or whatever needs to be. But enjoy the Thanksgiving. And today is Sunday, and yeah, I know. Hey, y'all, don't start with don't start with Broncos. I know what y'all saying. Isn't it great? What happened? This quarterback got the record, and then he just went south. Yes, I'm a Peyton Manning fan. Hey, I love him even though he's struggling. Osweiler's getting the start, and that rookie needs to get his props. So hopefully he'll do good. But yeah, I know what you guys are saying. Leave me alone with the Broncos. All right, this is Jay Trucker 717. Peace. I'm out here. I got freight to move.